Hi guys, so I'm back with another DIY. I'm so sorry I missed last week. It's just been hectic and I can only apologise. This week I thought I'd do something that's Christmas present friendly, so we are going to make DIY solid perfume. Now, solid perfume is easily portable, it's great, and what will make this nice as a Christmas present is if you go to like a charity shop or a vintage shop and you find any kind of little lockets or little compacts that you can use to actually put this into. So what you're going to need is something to contain your finished perfume. I've just got an eyeshadow pan because I'm boring. Some beeswax, some jojoba oil, and some scented oils. And I'm going to be really careful because I have a lot of these in my house at the moment. So just kind of choose the ones that you want to work with and take it from there. So beeswax often comes in pellets, but no, I ended up buying it in big lumps. So I've had to weigh mine. I have 3 grams, or I had 3 grams before I hit the 0 button. And I'm going to put it into a Pyrex jug. Now, Pyrex is just simply glass. It's heat resistant, just in case it's called something different where you live. And I'm going to put my scales back to 0. And next we're going to add the jojoba oil, and you want pretty much the same amount as the beeswax. Oops. I'm trying to make this so that you guys can actually see the display so that you can tell me when I'm wrong. Okay, so almost. Now, it was wobbling between 2 and 3 when I was doing the beeswax. So I'm just going to put another tiny drop more, and then even if it doesn't, yeah, it's gone to 3. Cool. Right, so the next step actually involves a cooker. So if you're younger, please be careful, ask your parents, etc, etc. So we're going to move over to my cooker. Okay, so what I've set up here is a double boiler. So I've got a pot filled with water, and in it we've put our jug with our jojoba and beeswax mixture. So I'm going to switch the gas on low, and this is going to result in your mixture getting heated much more gently because the water's getting heated, and that's actually what's warming up your jug rather than any heat being directly applied to it. So this will take a few minutes, especially if, like me, you've got these solid chunks of beeswax. But just be patient and keep stirring it. I'm going to grab a spoon and do that in a minute, and we will be back once this has all mixed together. Okay, we're back. It's been 5 minutes, and you can see that the beeswax and the jojoba oil have completely melted together. So I'm going to get this moved back over to my working area, and we will get some essential oils in there. Okay, so we've got our mixture, and remember that this jug will be a little bit hot, especially down near the bottom, and it'll also be wet when you take it out, which is kind of stating the obvious, but let's be careful. So I am going to go for, I think I'm going to go for vanilla and sweet orange. So let's start with the sweet orange, because I know this is in a dropper bottle, which is much easier. So I'm going to put in about 8 drops, I think. Or 10, because it just started flowing very nice and freely. And then the vanilla is actually not in a dropper, which is kind of awkward to say the least. I am actually going to get little droplets like that. So that's probably about 5 or 6 drops. So try and buy essential oils that have droppers in them, guys. I didn't know that one didn't have it when I bought it, and I regret it. Now, basically you just want to add the oils and keep sniffing until you're happy with it. I do recommend closing the bottles of oils while you're sniffing, or you're probably just going to smell them. So I want a tiny bit more orange in that actually. Let's see if I can get a wee 1 drop, 2 drops. This guy has decided that today's the day it wants to flow out of its bottle. Right, I'm happy with that. So next you're going to take whatever container you're using. For me it is an empty eyeshadow pan. And you want to very carefully pour your mixture in there. Try not to overfill it like I almost just done. You can see that this mixture does solidify quite quickly on the spoon. It's because your spoon's basically cold, as is the top half of your jug. So I would leave this for about half an hour to an hour to completely solidify, give or take a little bit depending on where you live and how high your heating is. But I will come back and show you when this is fully set. Okay, we're back, and as you can see we now have a completely solid pan of perfume. Now what I would say is this does look solid quite quickly, but this top layer will solidify before the rest of the product, and I wouldn't recommend trying to use it too early in case you stick your finger into something that's still quite warm. So I'm now going to put this in my uni palette, which is a little bit unloved lately. And then anytime you want to use it, you can just rub your finger in and then dab some onto your pulse points. Now you could also make this in a stick form, like in little lip balm tubes, and then you would be able to just apply it directly from the stick. So I also just wanted to show you guys this. I think this is a hint that I should turn the heating up in my flat. It's literally solidified, pouring out the jug. So yeah, but that is my solid perfume. So now this palette I'm thinking I should try and build up again, because I used to have a powder foundation and a concealer and just almost a full face of makeup in one go. And the perfume is just something new to add to that. So let me know if you try this, let me know what combinations you come up with, because there are so many scented oils out there, you could literally make anything. And let me know if you do give this to somebody for their Christmas. Bye guys!